Yo ho ho everybody, Merry Christmas. First up, I just want to say Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate. Appreciate you joining Sticks G. December 25th, 2024. This is an awesome year. I've had a lot of fun with everybody on YouTube. Once again, y'all are like family. I got my Tim Hortons coffee. I got my Topps Composite. There we go. We were going to rip this hanger. I was actually surprised that they had these in Canada. I thought we couldn't get them. But we're going to have fun. It's going to be an extended rip. I'm not going to fly through the cards. Not going to be a 2-minute video, but really appreciate y'all joining in. You're going to get 3 chrome inserts, 2 exclusive Resurgent rookies, purple and yellow static inserts per box. That is a lot to say. But Topps Composite is a sick set. You get a lot of current and past players. I know some people aren't big fans of the past players, but I like seeing some of them, especially when I don't rip that much. So let's get into it. 20 cards per hanger. The blaster boxes were $55 a box. So we got a hanger, but that's all right. Hangers are bangers. We're gonna find us something good. 2023, looking for the CJ Stroud, but there's a lot of other good rookies. Let's see what we can find. Like I said, we're gonna enjoy this. I hope you all had an awesome morning with the fam. Hope you all have a big dinner planned or something awesome to do today. We're gonna be heading over to my folks for dinner. We had dinner last night at the in-laws. Let's go. I'm gonna stick these over here. We're gonna just take a peek at all of these. Look at that. Sharp Topps Chrome. Danny Amendola. Legend. This dude was super fast. Awesome receiver. Dangerous pass catcher and blocker. I love Danny. Former New England coach Bill Belichick says he was a very good player for us. Had a lot of skill, mostly played inside, but could play outside. Career totals, check it out. 6,000 receiving yards in 163 games. That's pretty badass. Only 24 touchdowns, but he was pretty dang sick. One of Brady's favorite guys. A lot of short routes. Ooh, we got another Topps Chrome. I love Topps Chrome. I wish they would just make Topps Chrome football. We got Jason Sehorn, cornerback. Let's go. Born in Southern California. Drafted by New York, 2nd round, 1994. Shout out Joe Mansman. Always adept at swatting passes away from would-be receivers. Pretty sure he also played in Seattle. Maybe some other teams. Very nice, very nice. Shout out to the Giants fans. Ooh, what do we got next? Check it out. Bo Jackson on the Revolution. Everybody loves Bo. What a sick freaking card. This is why I wanted to buy a box of these. So nice. Shout out Johnny and the Goat. Nice. I like the design on the back too. That's pretty sharp. Went to college in Auburn. Despite only playing in just 4 professional football seasons, few running backs struck fear the way Bo did with his legendary blend of speed and devastating power. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Only 38 career games. Seems like he played more than that. 16 touchdowns, that's it, but like the card says, devastating. Definitely, if you didn't play baseball, probably would have had a even crazier stat line than that. Today we got the Chiefs and Steelers, and then the Ravens and the Texans. Both live on Netflix, if you got Netflix. What we got next? Ooh, this is a Giants box. LT. Let's go. Mr. WrestleMania fought Bam Bam Bigelow. This Topps Chrome Black is sharp. That is freaking sharp. I dig that. Like how they got all the career stats on the back. So far we haven't got any current players, just legends. 184 games, 132 and a half sacks, 9 interceptions. That's still pretty good for a linebacker. Born in Williamsburg, Virginia, 1959. Drafted by the Giants in the first round, 1981. Like I said, we're going to enjoy these, as I don't get to rip very often. Let's cover up Jason Sehorn. So far, those are the top 3. Next up, another legend, Cornelius Bennett from the Bills. Legendary Bills squad, all them Super Bowl trips. Topps finest, another sick design. A lot of chrome, a lot of shine in these. Dig it. Went to Alabama, drafted by Indy in the first round, 1987. Did not know that. 206 games, 71 and a half sacks, 13 forced fumbles. He had a knack for forcing and recovering fumbles, whether rushing the quarterback or stopping the run. The man known as Biscuit closed in a hurry. Did not know his nickname was Biscuit. That's pretty sick. I don't know if it makes top 3. I think we'll have to put our first card down here. Alright, what do we got up next? There we go. Shout out Zach's Collections. Check out that bad boy.
Well, if you're seeing me, that means something definitely wasn't janky. Let's go.
Jerome Bettis. Topps finest. Another sick looking card. Look how thick he was. Such a beast, man. 5'11", 255 pounds. Went to Notre Dame. Born in Detroit, Michigan, 1972. Drafted by LA. Bettis had his ring and declared it was time to park the bus after 2005. That was an awesome year for them. Playing Seattle. 192 games, 13,662 yards, 91 touchdowns. Seems to me like he had a lot more touchdowns than that. But shout out to the legend, Jerome Bettis. Yeah, he definitely goes up there. We got an awesome top 3 so far. Bettis, Lawrence Taylor, and Bo Jackson. Here we go, next up. Ooh, the Topps Chrome Cosmic. Eddie George. Sick. From the Titans. Shout out David. That is a beauty. I love Topps Chrome Cosmic for baseball. I'm glad they did some for football. When my son was younger, picked up a Eddie George jersey at a garage sale for like $3. It was way too big for him, but he always used to rock it, so that is awesome. Another shot of Eddie George on the back. 141 games, 10,441 yards, and 68 touchdowns. Born in Philadelphia, acquired via draft. We'll have to check out what that means. Most players are acquired via draft. Check it out though. Eddie George, what a beautiful looking card. Dig it, dig it. We're not even halfway through the box yet. Let's see what we got. Ooh, we got a thickie. Check it out. Zach. This is a Zach Magic box. Midnight. Terry Bradshaw.
Oh my God! Wow!
That is freaking sharp. Where are my Packers at? That would have been a nice Packer to go in the collection, but that is a sick card. Legend quarterback. Just dig them old school photos. Love that helmet. Midnight. That is, like, I can't stop saying sharp, but that is sharp. College, Louisiana Tech, Pittsburgh. First rounder, 1970. From Shreveport, Louisiana. 27,989 yards. 212 touchdowns, 210 interceptions. Just staying ahead of them interceptions. Tough competitor with a rocket for a right arm, Terry had the strength while delivering from the pocket that was in a class of its own into his career. In the 12th season, Bradshaw catapulted Pittsburgh to a 34-20 win in Atlanta behind 5 touchdown passes, which was his career best outing. He had 19 games with 3 or more scoring throws. Like I said, that was a beautiful card. Wow. Who do we knock out? I think we'll say goodbye to the bus, even though that's a tough one to do. We got a backwards card, folks. Let's be an auto. Let's be an auto. Nope, not an auto. Bruce Smith, another Buffalo Bills legend. On the Topps rainbow foil. That is a nice looking card though too. Ooh, sure glad I picked up this box. This is just a regular Topps composite. Virginia Tech Buffalo first rounder 1985. Born in Norfolk, Virginia. 1,223 tackles, 200 sacks. 200. 46 forced fumbles. That's insane. Bruce was a hand in the dirt force in Buffalo for 15 seasons. Recorded double-digit sacks in 12 of those years, including a career-high 19 sacks in 1990. Hall of Fame legend right there. I'm going to say that doesn't bump Lawrence Taylor or Bo Jackson. But that's still a beautiful card. Next up. Oh, there we go. Revolution Refractor. That is another sharp-looking card. Rob Gronkowski on the Patriots. Stupid sick. I like those. Refractor. Gronk went to Arizona. Second rounder. Think of all the guys that passed on one of the best tight ends of all time. Amherst, New York, 1989. Career totals, 621 receptions, 9,286 yards, 92 touchdowns. One more season would have put him over that 10,100 touchdowns, but like I said, every team in the league passed up on this guy at least once. And they're probably all regretting it, that's for sure. I don't know. I think he's going to just sit on the top of that pile, but that was a nice card. All right, let's see what we got next. Ooh, something super shiny. Packers nemesis, Randy freaking Moss. What a card. Check that out, Julie Farnham. Julie is drooling all over Tuna right now. Wow, what a sharp card. That is sharp. I was hoping that'd be numbered, but that's alright. Randy Moss went to Marshall. I actually got to see Marshall play in one of the college bowls when they played in Michigan. 1998, drafted by Minnesota first round. From Virginia. 982 receptions, 15,292 yards, 156 touchdowns. Cheat code for quarterbacks who had the benefit of targeting him. Randy was the automatic go-to man once he was in or near the end zone. 39 career regular season and playoff games with multiple touchdowns. That's insane. Which is second most in league history, probably behind Jerry Rice. Look at that though. Wow. That is gnarly. Alright, Julie. We'll put him up in front of Lawrence Taylor, even though he's a Viking. Come on, Jimmy Carter. With that stash. Give us good luck. We need some Packers mojo coming. We got Raph rocking the Packers helmet. Let's go. Next up. Ooh. Man, these are awesome. Chris Johnson. Legend running back. He was cheat code for so many years. Wonder what set design that is. That is another cool looking card. All etch. Oh, nice insert. Chris Johnson. Tennessee took Chris in the first round of the 2008 draft after he set the 40-yard dash record in Indy in 2009. That speed helped him post the 7th highest rushing yardage total ever, becoming just one of 8 players to run for over 2,000 yards in a season. He set the mark for yards from scrimmage that year. Like I said, he was awesome every time playing Madden. If you could put Chris Johnson on your team, you were destroying guys. What a card. Alright, are we going to get some current players? Or just all legends? I mean, I'm cool with all legends because these are some legends and a half. Voltaic, Ray Lewis. Jeez. Ray Lewis was a beast. Hopefully he can give the Ravens some mojo against the Texans today. What another beautiful card. Sick design. I like the lightning in the back. That is pretty gnarly. A disruptive run stopper throughout his career, no doubt. Ray offered textbook demonstrations on how to tackle. He's a Baltimore first rounder in 1996. Played in Miami. And was born in Bartow, Florida, 1975. Check it out. God, top 3 is tough. I don't think I can move Bo Jackson. Gonna upset a lot of people, and that Terry Bradshaw is just ridiculous. So, keep moving on. Grounded. That's nice. Grounded Deuce McAllister. Another one of the Revolutions. Just like that design. That is sharp design. Deuce McAllister. Drafted by the Saints in 2001. First rounder. Played college ball in Mississippi. Born in Lena, Mississippi. 1978. In 2 days. Oh, it's his birthday. December 27th. Shout out to Deuce McAllister. He's the only competitor in the franchise history with more than 2 1,000-yard rushing seasons. That is awesome. Deuce. Alright, here we go. Oh, yeah, there we go. We got a Packers.
Got star power. You're welcome.
Brett Favre, Topps Gallery. Freaking legend. I love it. You know, I just noticed now, because these cards are so sharp, you almost don't even notice that there's no team logos. No team logos on any of these cards. But because of the jerseys and everything, I don't even notice. And that's okay by me. I love it. Brett Favre, born Gulfport, Mississippi, 1969. Drafted by the Falcons in 1991, second round. What a blunder for the Falcons. 6'2", 222 pounds, Southern Mississippi. 10,169 yards. Or 302 games, 71,838 yards, 508 touchdowns, 336 interceptions. Yes, he threw a lot of picks, but one of the few to throw 500 touchdowns. We're going to stick him with Raph and Jimmy Carter. Nice to add a new Brett Favre to the collection. Next up, Chad Johnson. There we go, Ocho Cinco. Back when he was on the Bengals. Another one of the tops. Chad Johnson. Oregon State. Didn't know that. Played for Oregon State. Drafted by Cincy in the second round. Whew. Everybody be passing on Chad Johnson. Sleeping. Born in Miami, Florida. 11,000 receiving yards. 67 touchdowns. Man, it seemed like he had more than that. Seemed like he was scoring every week. Man, this box is going on forever, but I'm enjoying this. I hope you are too. We got the Allen and Ginter. Manning. Who's Manning? Eli? Psych, it's Peyton Manning. There we go. Shout out to Matty Ice. Peyton's ability to diagnose defenses at the line of scrimmage and put the ball exactly where he wanted made him a legendary weapon in the red zone. 539 touchdown passes. That's crazy. Manning delivered 90 scoring strikes that covered 3 yards or fewer. He's a beast. I hated watching him play because he was good. That's it. He was just good. What can you do? Next up, Jason Sehorn. Wonder what set this is. Looks like a old school throwback. The second Jason Sehorn we got today. In a play that has been deemed one of the top 10 interceptions in league history, Jason demonstrated incredible concentration in a 2021 playoff game against Philadelphia. The New York corner jumped a route, diving in front of the receiver to tip the ball in the air. Sehorn then secured the pick as he rose to his feet and ran 32 yards to the end zone. That's pretty sick. I'm going to have to look that up after. Oh, shout out to Zach. Got the penultimate card. Flashbacks 1974. Campbell races his way to a lead record. That is a 6-shot. Another awesome Titans player. Look at them shoulder pads. They're huge. Earl Campbell. Running back. A dominant force, Earl opened up the decades of the 1980s by making a statement regarding his place among the game's biggest stars. In 1980, Campbell ran for 200 plus yards in 4 games, which is still a single season record. 4 games over 200 yards. That is insane. He had a career high 206 on November 16, 1980, and Houston's 10-6 win in Chicago. That's a badass record. And last but not least, another Bills legend. This is a Bills Mafia hot box. Andre Reed, 6 100-yard outings in a 9-game stretch. Spotless spans. September 18th to November 19th. That's 1989. Wow. Nice card of Andre Reed. I hope everybody enjoyed this rip as much as I did. Hope you all have a great rest of your Christmas holidays. We will see you soon in the new year. Everybody, have a great Christmas day. Stay safe. And keep mossing.